will have the microphone down. So she'll go north, east, southwest, shredded. That's why I did that.
Oh, yeah?
And if you could do that at the end, that would be awesome.
Yeah, great. After reading.
What's going on?
Yes.
And then after she's done,
People
do
read
that.
I want like
So Lucy, you're going to hand the microphone back to me.
yes.
Cool cactus here. This is really nice. I love this.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. All right, so we'll just come up on this side. Okay, good.
Yeah, when I try to know what I need to know. Stay away from the rest. It's not my business. Yeah. Yes, totally. But then they can just put it down or whatever. Okay. Kind of. A little bit.
The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, oh, aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, 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 oh, aye, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, 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 oh, aye, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, oh, aye, oh, aye, 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 oh, aye, oh. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, 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 oh, the earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. The earth, the air, the fire, the water, return, 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 return. Aye, 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 oh, aye, 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 oh, the earth, the air, the fire, the water,
Good morning. Welcome to the Keene Unitarian Universalist Church. My name is Dan. One thing I like about being at this part of this community is the fact that we sing the earth, the air, the fire, and the water as a prelude. I just love that. And also that I like to spend time in the company of people who I trust. I can leave it at that, but I can also go on to say trust that will be supportive of the vision of the world that I want to see, which seems to be slipping away from some of us at some times. And so I think it's important to be of one mind in the well, I think you know what I'm trying to say. We are delighted that you're here, whether you're here with us in our beautiful and historic sanctuary or watching us from home on our YouTube live stream. We welcome you here today. Whoever you are, whomever you love, wherever you are on life's journey, you are welcome here. We hope you will find something in our service today that proves useful in your daily life and provides you hope, grace, and energy for the week ahead. If you are new here today or just feel new, we welcome you. Each week we designate an ambassador, and they're here to help you get to know our church, our faith, our community, and you can ask them questions and talk about KUUC, and today's ambassador is Carole White. We also invite you to sign the guest book, which is over there in the corner and in the front of the sanctuary, and we hope that you join us for coffee or tea in the parish hall, which is just through those double doors. And lastly, we welcome all children in this sanctuary. We believe that they are sacred, and the sounds they make are also sacred. Your cell phones, however, not so much. So we appreciate it when they are silent. So thank you, and now let's welcome in the four directions.
I would like to invite Ernie, Ruthie, Betsy, and Rich to come forward, please. We are going to do calling of the four directions. I invite you to stand as you are able and face the direction as it's called. The mic should be live. So north, south, north starts. North. Use the mic. Use the mic. Use the mic. Thank you.
Welcome, elements of the north, of earth. I ask that you bring your gifts of patience, endurance, stability, and prosperity to this circle.
Welcome, elements of the east, of air. I ask that you bring your gifts of wisdom, intelligence, perception, and inspiration to this circle.
Welcome, elements of the south, of fire. I ask that you bring your gifts of passion, strength, energy, and willpower to this circle.
Welcome, elementals of the west, of water. I ask that you bring your gifts of emotion, pleasure, fertility, and receptivity to this circle.
Welcome, elementals of the center, of spirit. I ask that you bring guidance to this circle.
Thank you. I would like to invite Suzanne Butcher to come up to light our chalice. Words can be found in your order of service. We light this chalice with an open heart. We light this chalice with resolve. We light this chalice with tears still fresh on our cheeks. We light this chalice in hope, a tiny flame we nurture. We light this chalice with reverence for this place, for these people, for this time. We light this chalice with all our souls longing to be who we are, to be who we will become, to be ourselves. We light this chalice in self-love, in giving hope, in holy love. Thank you. Our first hymn is number 163, For the Earth Forever Turning. Stand as you are able.
Hi, I'm coming back down. Welcome. I hope when you came in today that you grabbed a piece of paper. If you did not, will you please raise your hand and we can get you one? Okay. As those are being passed out, we will move on. Also share pens, if you don't have pens, please. Or pencils, writing utensils. Okay, oh, people at home, I invite you to join with us, please. Everyone turn around and say hello to those coming in. If you are at home, please grab pencil and paper and join us in our activity here. Okay, I'm gonna give you about 30 seconds to do some reflection. Okay, I'm gonna ring you out and ring you back in. I want you to think about what you wish to grow in your life, in our community, and in the world. If you haven't already, please write down a word, a phrase, draw a picture, however you want to write down your intention on the little piece of paper. It's something you want to grow in your life, something you hope will take root and bloom. Once you've written down your intention, I invite you to come up and join me. You will grab one of these. Does anyone want to come up and be the first? Come on up. We will take these, they're biodegradable. You just plant them right where you want it to grow. You're gonna come, put a little bit of soil in, crumple up your intentions. It's the next layer. A little bit more soil. And then you may choose some seeds. These are wildflowers. And that's it. Take your planted pots, seeds back with you. Your paper's over there. You're going to need to draw a picture of your intentions. Water it when you get home. Gather round.
Mom, what types of seeds are these?
Wildflowers.
You put them in? You put them the way out.
Yeah. pollinator and butterfly. And I'm gonna put a little bit more oil in there and grab some seeds. You can, or you can just kind of. Atticus made his own. Are we good on time? Okay.
The kids are going to bring him up to write names.
Yeah. I'll grab tape. Not right now. We can do it later. Yeah. For later. We'll do it later. Right now, I need you to go sit down. Here. Take the one you already made and go back. Yes. And go sit down. Nope. Leave your intention in. Because that's where it goes. So it can grow. You can replant the intention. Thank you for joining me with that. As we hold our planted intentions in our hands, let us remember that growth takes time. Just as we will water and care for these seeds, we must also tend to our hopes, our dreams, and our communities. May the seeds that we have planted here today remind us of the power we have to create change within ourselves and the world around us. May your intentions take root. May your actions nourish them. And may we watch them grow with love and care. Blessed be. Let us sing the children out.
Joy surround you as you go.
I would like to invite Tina Stevens to come up for a stewardship moment.
Good morning, everybody. My name is Tina Stevens. I have been a member of this church for 7 years, and I presently serve on the Religious Exploration Committee and the Social Action Team. I am here this morning to speak about stewardship. Stewardship, by definition, means to take care of something, such as property or organization. Our stewardship is in the care of this beautiful physical church, as well as the congregation, the minister, and others who serve this church. In that way, I think of KUUC as my spiritual home. I think of it as my community, my oasis, my place of sustenance that nourishes me for the week to come. This is a wonderful old church. It's often in need of propping up, as many of us know. I know that our furnace downstairs is pretty old, and that we have concerns about that, our boiler. And I've witnessed for myself the leaky roof. But the thing is that the care that is given to our church home by our volunteers who love it is a testament to our pledge dollars and our care at work. My part in stewardship of this church community involves my time and talent, my work on committees, I help in the garden, and church services and events. Recently, I've also become involved in an outreach to our immigrant population through my work with the Keene Multicultural Center, which rents our Undercroft space downstairs. It also involves my treasure in the form of money, which I do give to this church. I firmly believe that as I share that treasure with others, it returns to me sevenfold, sometimes even more, in other ways. I give that money knowing that the return on my investment is immense in terms of my spiritual growth and the invaluable connectedness I feel when I enter this space. It is the exchange of energy, the time, talent, and treasure that helps me to see that I'm putting a bit of myself into this church so that it may serve as a place of spiritual growth for others. I like to think of my pledge gift as part of the beautiful truth window that brings me comfort on Sunday mornings. I like to sit so that I can see it every Sunday morning when I come. The memorial garden, which I enjoy, with the book club on a nice summer morning. And I also enjoy the enthusiastic faces of the children exploring lessons during RE class. It's a little part of me that adds to the treasure that's given by others, which builds our abundance. The abundance that's given today for this church community spreads to the church community of tomorrow as well. So I ask that you give a pledge to the stewardship and caring of this church and its community. In doing so, you will know that your giving, your energy, and your love will always be a part of this church community in the future. So if you've not already received a stewardship packet in the mail and you're considering making a financial pledge to KUUC for our 2025 to 2026 church year, stop by the stewardship table across the hall during coffee hour to pick one up. We ask that pledges be made by the end of March so that budgeting for the upcoming church year can begin in April. And thank you so much. And I'm sure all of us here are thanking you as well. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Tina. We are grateful for the support of this congregation made by its member and friends, which comes in the form of service, shared ministry, and free will donations. So today we ask you to make your checks payable to KUC and put pledge in the memo line if you're doing it for a pledge. Those watching from home can go to our group website, kuc.org, and donate through their website, or send your check to 69 Washington Street, Keene, New Hampshire. Now is the time for our offering. Give what you will for the church that has meant so much to you, for the church that meant so much for those who came before you, and for the church that will mean so much to people you will never know. Give what you are able, for you are a generous people. And our offertory is Turn, Turn, Turn by Pete Seeger.
To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant, a time to reap. A time to kill, a time to heal, a time to laugh, a time to weep. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time to build up, a time to break down, a time to dance, a time to mourn, a time to cast away stones, a time to gather stones together. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of love, a time of hate, a time of war, a time of peace. A time that you may embrace, a time to refrain from embracing. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven. A time of gain, a time to lose, a time to rend, a time to sow, a time for love, a time for hate, a time for peace. I swear it's not too late. To everything turn, turn, turn. There is a season, turn, turn, turn. And a time to every purpose under heaven.
Thank you, David. Our offering dedication can be found in our order of service. We dedicate these gifts in service to our mission to actively create compassionate community and work for a fair and peaceful world. Okay, my reflection is called In My Element. Earth, fire, water, and air. Which of these elements do you feel best represents you? I would hazard a guess that most of folks didn't put a lot of thought into this question. For most of my life, I certainly didn't. According to symbolsage.com, the four elements are not only found in the external material world, but are also believed to be a part of the human body. A person's unique abilities, moods, emotions, and personalities are said to be governed and regulated by the 4 elements present within them. The key to a wholesome existence is to instigate balance in the universe and within ourselves. Let's take a deeper look at the 4 elements, along with their symbolic significance, characteristics, attributes, and cultural associations. These definitions I also found in symbolsage.com. Fire, symbol of love, desire, anger, power, assertiveness, and energy. Fire is considered to be the first element to be created on Earth. Fire is predominantly associated with the sun and is a warm and dry element. It gives off light, which protects all living creatures from the shadows of night. Fire is transformative, and when merged with other elements, it can change and grow. For instance, when fire encounters air, it grows bigger and burns brighter. Fire is associated with the season of summer, hot afternoons, and the cardinal directions south, and is typically depicted through the colors orange, red, and yellow. It's associated with the mythical creature salamander. Fire is a powerful masculine element and is symbolized by a triangle or a pyramid pointing upwards toward the skies. The fire element is associated with the planet Mars and the corresponding zodiac signs of Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Fire governs the spirit and resides within the solar plexus chakra. While fire is certainly a warm element with many benefits, too much of it can be destructive. Water, symbol of rebirth, healing, fertility, change, dreaming, clarity, and intuition. Water is the most soothing and calming of the 4 elements. Its cool and wet nature allows it to appease the mind and body. The water element can be found in oceans, seas, lakes, rivers, and springs. Life on Earth would not be possible without water, and every living creature from the smallest microorganism to the largest mammal depends on it. The flowing and transformative nature of water makes it a cleanser and purifier. Water is associated with the season of autumn, sunset, and the cardinal direction west, and the colors used to depict water are blue, gray, silver, and black. It's associated with the mythical mermaids. Water is a feminine element and is symbolized by an inverted triangle or a pyramid pointing downwards toward the earth. The water element is associated with the planet Venus, and the corresponding zodiac signs are Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Water governs the soul and resides within the sacral chakra. While water is undoubtedly a soothing element, too much of it can be melancholy and depressing. Air is the symbol of knowledge, perception, communication, creativity, and strategy. Air is the element of life itself, as all living creatures, both plants and animals, require air to live and thrive. Air is warm, moist, and provides the mind and body with energy. The air element can be found all around us, but its most visible manifestation is through breezes or winds. Air is associated with the season of spring, sunrise, and the cardinal direction east, and is depicted through yellow, blue, white, and gray. It is associated with the mythical giant. Air is a powerful masculine element and is symbolized by a triangle or a pyramid pointing upwards toward the skies with a horizontal line near the top. The air element is associated with the planet Jupiter, and the corresponding zodiac signs are Gemini, Libra, and Aquarius. Air governs the mind and resides within the heart and throat chakra. While air is associated with breathing and life, too much of it can prove to be disastrous. Earth, symbol of stability, nourishment, security, fertility, health, and home. Earth is the most materially grounded element. Its cool and dry nature provides a comfortable living space for all planets and animals. The earth element can be found in fields, hills, mountains, and plains, and is home to all living beings. Survival will be impossible without earth. Earth is a rich and fertile element, providing energy and sustenance to all living creatures. Earth is associated with the season of winter, midnight, and the cardinal direction north. Earth is depicted through green, brown, and yellow. It's associated with the mythical gnome or dwarf. Earth is a feminine element, the great mother that nourishes and protects. It's symbolized by an inverted triangle or a pyramid pointing downward toward the earth. The earth element is associated with the planet Saturn and the corresponding zodiac signs Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Earth governs the body and resides within the root chakra. While earth is an important element, its power and capabilities can only be realized in the presence of others. Okay. Now that we have a little bit more information on what each of these 4 elements represent, I wonder if we can more easily determine which element fits us best. What I would like us to do now is to break up into groups of 3 or 4 and share what you feel your element might be. For those people at home, if you want to journal about this while we are doing this, we'll take about 10 minutes. Are we ready to stop? I love all the discussion. We'll let people get back to their seats. I hope you all enjoyed exploring this topic with each other, and now I would like to share with you my journey of discovering which element I was most aligned with. Most people who know me would probably say that earth is my element based on the things that I enjoy. My spiritual place is in the woods, exploring and listening to the vast array of sights and sounds the woods provide. I love bringing children into the woods and watch them dig into a rotting log to see the abundant life within it. I love to listen for different bird songs and the angry chatter of a chipmunk who is less than pleased that I am invading their territory. Come mid-February, after many months of being holed up inside, I am so ready to dig my hands into the rich, earthy soil as I begin another season working at a local floral farm. Dirt under my fingernails, the rich smell of the soil, and the prospect of beauty from the small seedlings and plugs that will be seen in a few short months. I am in heaven. So, it would seem earth was where I belonged. That is what I would have said until I participated in a Calling of the Four Directions evening chapel at Star Island, led by my dear friend Sandra Greenfield. As we stood facing each of the directions as they were called, just like we did this morning, when we got to the west, I felt something deep inside me that I cannot explain. After the chapel service was over, I shared with Sandra what I experienced, to which she offered to me the consideration that water was my element and safe space. Oh, so much to consider. More than once, I have been asked to look back at when I was a child and name my safe space. Each and every time, it was in the woods behind my house, a stream and a rock I would sit at. I would go there for a variety of reasons: to get away from the anger I felt in my home, to do homework, or just to be by myself. Having 3 sisters in the house was not something I could do in the house. Since moving to Vermont almost 35 years ago, both homes I've owned have had water, streams, as part of the property. Each time I go to Star Island, part of my ritual before I can leave the island is to spend some time on East Rock. I sit on the rocks to watch and listen to the incredible power of the waves as they crash over and over on the rocks. I gain strength from this that cannot be accessed anywhere but from the sea. Ferry Beach gives me a similar experience, but just in a far different setting. Later in life, my friend Greg introduced me to kayaking. Oh, the peace I feel when I glide through still waters. No ocean kayaking for me, thank you very much. Okay, it seems that Sandra was onto something here. So, I would ask you to look back at when you were a child and to name your safe space. Does the element associated with it differ from the one you shared earlier? Something to think about. Our closing hymn is number 1073, The Earth is Our Mother, found in the Teal hymnal. Stand as you are able. After I drop everything.
The earth is our mother, we must take
must take care of him. The forest is our brother. We must take care of him. Hey, younger, oh, younger, hey, younger, oh. Hey, younger, oh, younger, hey, younger, oh. The sacred younger, oh, younger, hey, younger, young.
I would like to leave you with a prayer of thanks from Braiding Sweetgrass by Robin Wall Kimmerer. This is part of the Thanksgiving address practiced by the Haudenosaunee Confederacy. We give thanks to all the waters of the world for quenching our thirst, for providing strength and nurturing life for all beings. We know its power in many forms: waterfalls and rain, mists and streams, oceans, snow, and ice. We are grateful that the waters are still here and meeting their responsibility to the rest of creation. Can we agree that water is important to our lives and bring our minds together as one to send greetings and thanks to the water? Now our minds are one. Our postlude is When Irish Eyes Are Smiling. Oh, Chalice, sorry. Thank you. Suzanne. It wouldn't be a UU service if we didn't mess up somewhere. We extinguish this flame, but not the light of truth, the warmth of community, or the fire of commitment. These we carry in our hearts and share with the world until we are together again. Okay, now postlude.